Bienvenidos! Welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a recipe to seriously get excited about. We're talking a 3-bean garlic skillet. This dish has the most incredible flavors to it. It's super easy to make and it comes together in under 30 minutes, folks. This is what simple and delicious food is all about, and truly a dish that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Let's begin by grabbing a large fry pan, heating it with a medium heat, and adding in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. While the olive oil is heating, I'm going to roughly dice half of an onion and roughly chop 5 cloves of garlic. After heating the olive oil between 3 to 4 minutes, it should be nice and hot, but as you can see it's not smoking, so it hasn't lost any of its beautiful flavor. At this point, I'm going to add in the diced onion and the chopped garlic. And start mixing the garlic and onion around with the olive oil. I always like to mix this continuously, that way everything evenly sautés. After about 4 minutes, and the onions are nice and translucent and the garlic lightly sauteed, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.30 grams, what we call here in Spain, pimentón de la vera, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is 1 gram. And we'll give this a quick mix, that way those spices are evenly coating the garlic and onion. Then I'm going to add in 1 cup of tomato sauce, which is 225 grams. The tomato sauce I'm using, I made by finely grating tomatoes, but you can also use canned tomato sauce or even passata. And we'll give this a quick mix and let it simmer for a couple minutes. After about 4 minutes and that tomato sauce has slightly thickened up, it's time to add in the beans. I'm going to add in 1 cup of canned chickpeas, 1 cup of canned white beans, and 1 cup of canned kidney beans, each one weighing in at 170 grams each. Now before you add these into the pan, make sure you add them into a sieve or a colander and rinse them under some cold running water. And we'll season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give this a gentle mix, that way all the ingredients are evenly mixed together, and once again, remember to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break those beans apart. Once everything's well mixed, I'm going to add in half a cup of vegetable broth, which is 120 milliliters. The one that I'm using is homemade. You'll find a link on how to make it in the iCard above. And we'll also add in a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. You'll find a link to the saffron threads I'm using from Golden Saffron in the description box below. And we'll give this one final mix, that way all the ingredients are evenly distributed throughout the pan. We'll raise the heat from a medium heat to a medium-high heat. And we're going to simmer this on a medium-high heat between 5 to 7 minutes or until the majority of that broth has been absorbed by the beans. After about 6 minutes, and you can see that the majority of that broth has been absorbed by the beans, but there's still a little bit of broth left, which is going to give us a beautiful sauce in the bottom. This dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat. And we'll sprinkle it with some finely chopped parsley. Our 3-bean garlic skillet is done. Such an incredible aroma coming out of this, so easy to put together, and it's so healthy for you. Let's give it a try and see how it tastes. Now this is what I'm talking about. Here we go. It is absolutely delicious, beautiful textures on those beans. They just kind of melt in your mouth, and that vegetable broth really absorbed by the beans for an incredible flavor. But the magic of this skillet is the combination of the spices between the paprika, the cumin, and the saffron to release an explosion of so many great flavors. Folks, you saw this, very easy to make, Done in under 30 minutes, and like I told you earlier, it's the type of dish that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Try it at home, you are gonna absolutely love it. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Jean, Maybeth Robles, William Judd, and Patricia Salem. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. For the rest of you, if you're not with me on Patreon, consider becoming one, as it really helps with ingredients and equipment to continue making videos like this. You'll find my Patreon link in the description box below and iCard above. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, you know what to do, smash the subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.